Hi, y'all. Michelle Palmer here. We're going to be doing a practice today, a meridian tapping exercise. You probably are familiar with maybe my meridian smoothing exercise, which involves, or practice, which involves light touch. So the nervous system is amazing. Our sensory nervous system, which is that feeling part of our nervous system, has different nerve receptors. So there are nerve receptors that detect pressure, light touch, temperature, pain, and vibration. And so they're all different. And so basically, what we're doing with these different practices is also stimulating different nerve receptors, which gives our brain all this different information. Not to mention, we're working with the chi and the flow of energy through the body. So let's start by coming into presence, feeling our connection with the earth. We're basically going to be opening up, in my mind, how I see it is we're opening up our channels to receive the yin and yang energy of the earth and the heavens so that we are this incredible conduit of energy. And when we get stuck in certain areas in the energetic channels, they're not flowing properly, or they have different kinds of movement, or things are not in this beautiful free flow, we end up with dis-ease or um, disease in our body, mind, spirit. And so, in essence, we're flowing the chi through our body, or the prana through our body, in a way that is clearing, cleansing, opening, grounding, spacious, and life fulfilling. So, let's start by grounding ourselves into the earth. Standing practice, you could do this in sitting too if you'd like. Feel your feet on the earth. I'm going to take my socks off actually because I prefer that. It's a chilly morning here. So, socks off, feet touching the earth, feeling the surface, wiggling your toes, and allowing your whole body to arrive right here in this moment. I am present. I let my shoulders relax. So if you're holding any tension in your body, a lot of times it's in our back or in our knees or our feet or our pelvis or our breath. Take a moment to allow that to move if you can. And if not, this practice will certainly help. Grounded, connected, breathing from the space of the heart. Placing one hand on your lower dantian and your upper hand on the space of the middle dantian, the space of the heart. And feeling the connection in your hands, the softness, the energy that flows into the space of the hands. And then bring your hands together, rub them together just to wake up the sensation and the energy. We're going to be using our fingertips for part of it around our head and neck, and then we're going to translate into our palms, remembering that our palms have this great capacity to give and receive energy from the earth, from our heart space, from the heavens above. So we're going to wake that area up in the body. Wake up our fingertips. The meridians go all the way through the arms out to the very tips. So we're waking up everything. And then take a moment. Smooth out your head for a moment. And then we'll begin lightly tapping from the third eye back down through the center of the head and down the neck. We'll do this to the side, sort of like in three parts. And then around to the behind the ears, forehead. Just gently tapping, really soft, like a gentle rain. A very gentle, soft, cleansing rain brings in the fresh smells of springtime, the freshness. We'll work on our face, just above the eyebrows in the center. swing around to the outside of the eyebrows and then down beneath the eyes and the cheekbones to just gently tap between your eyes, down the bridge and the sides of the nose to each side of the nose, and then around to the jaw. Just gentle, easy, soft, down the front of the neck, and then into the space of the thymus gland, around the sternum, and down to the heart. And we're going to be tapping with the palm of our hand now, starting right here around the thymus gland, an area of great interest for Chinese medicine and also for stimulating the immune system. We're going to tap across the front of our shoulder, back of our neck. Again, this is a different surface area, but we'll go to the yin side, that receptive side of the forearm, all the way down into the palm of the hands and the fingers, and then back up, lightly patting, like a gentle love pat, if you will, a waking up around the joint, the elbow. The joints love this work, around the shoulder and across the chest. We'll go back to that side again, down the yin side of the arm, the soft, fleshy side, to the fingertips. So gentle. I'm feeling the palm of my hands and my fingers tapping at the same time that I'm actually feeling the sensation of the tapping. Neck and shoulders, top of the shoulder, down through the forearm, hands and fingers, gently around the joints, feeling the sensation of that firmer pressure, different than the smoothing, which feels very good too. I actually combine them a lot. Maverick. Ah, breathing, tapping down the central channel. I tap all the way down to my pubic bone, back up through the center of the chest, tapping around the breasts, pectoralis muscles, meridians of the armpit, gallbladder meridian, down the side body, back across, tapping around the breast, heart, space on the left, the lungs, down through the side body, side ribs. The belly. So much happens here. It's where we integrate life, digestion, the integration of life through our organs. This is where the energy originates from for our meridians, is through the organ in the viscera body. And just having a sense of awareness and presence here is huge, because most of us don't. That gentle love tapping, bring in the love of the sensations. We're going to tap down the front of the legs, around the knees, all the way down to the feet, admiring and loving your feet, and coming up the back side. Actually, we're going to reverse that. We're going to work around the kidneys in the back of the body. I use a soft wrist to sometimes tap back here, very gentle to the kidneys and the adrenal glands, that area of the low back. It loves to be nourished. Sometimes I'll even warm it up. You could try that for a minute. Pause in the tapping and just do some warming of the kidneys. And then we'll continue our tapping down the back side of the body, back of the legs, behind the knees, down to the feet, and then up around the front of the knees, gently, lightly, circling around the knees on your way back up. Belly come back to the kidneys. I'm going to just rub back there because it feels so good. You can gently, very light-fisted, tap back there, down your sacrum, sides of the buttocks, down the back of the legs, behind the knees, circling around your knees, and coming back up to the lower dantian, that lower space. Sides, so going down the sides of the legs, sides of the knees. As you're doing that, you might detect some sensation of temperature or just like kind of noticing, giving and receiving. Giving and receiving, waking up the meridians, waking up the body to touch and sensation. There's so much going on with this practice. And then coming back for a moment and allowing yourself to marinate in the sensations. Feeling the aliveness in your body, might be vibrating or tingling, more awake, warmer, any number of descriptives for how your body might feel, and it might be different in different places. And then take both of your hands together, one on top of the other, on top of the space of second chakra or your lower dantian. And feeling your breath move in and down. Feeling your legs, your feet's connection still to the earth. Do you have a different sense and quality in your body after the practice? You might feel more relaxed. I do. More integrated. I love that integration. And from here, I'm like, I am my values. Like, I am that. So I take those values, I weave them in, I bring them into my body. I embody them. I've just woken up my whole body. Like, everything is awake. It's alive and awake. And now I can infuse, I infuse my hands with the values. I bring it in from what I know to be true, and then my hands are like, they deliver the goods. That's just me, because I'm a very tangible, tactile person. I've been doing this work for 30 years. So this is how I move in the world, through my hands, giving and receiving and giving and receiving, kneading and massaging and feeling and touching. And so I'm going to do that for myself now, with my values. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. I hope you enjoy it. And we're on this journey together. Keep it up. Keep exploring your body. Try different things on different days. Do little practices, bigger practices. Find what works for you. At any given moment, we have this incredible opportunity to be embodied in this beautiful vehicle that we've been gifted in this lifetime. So enjoy, have fun, and I will see you soon. Thank you.